Do you know how disaster debris is a danger and silent killer? Natural disasters strike with devastating force, leaving communities reeling from the immediate impact, but in the aftermath, a silent killer lurks among the ruins, threatening lives. Debris, often overlooked, this hazardous byproduct of destruction poses significant risks to public health and safety. In this episode, I bring out into the open how understanding these dangers and implementing effective, eco-friendly solutions is crucial for protecting lives and our planet. The hidden dangers of disaster debris. When we think of disaster recovery, images of rebuilding structures, homes, and restoring power come to mind. However, the management of debris is a critical, yet often underestimated aspect of disaster response. Debris isn't just an unsightly mess, it's a complex health hazard that demands immediate attention. Number 1. Contamination concerns. Disaster debris can harbor a cocktail of hazardous materials. Asbestos from damaged buildings, lead from old paint, various toxic chemicals, and heavy metals such as antimony, chromium, arsenic, cadmium, copper, lead, and zinc, electronic waste from computers, monitors, batteries, and other toxic substances from paints, PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls can all become airborne or seep into soil and water sources. This contamination poses long-term health risks to residents and recovery workers alike. 2. Respiratory threats. The air in disaster-stricken areas often becomes thick with dust and particulate matter. Inhaling these particles can lead to severe respiratory issues, especially for those with pre-existing conditions. The risk is particularly high during cleanup operations when debris is disturbed and particles become airborne. 3. Physical hazards. Unstable structures. Sharp objects and heavy materials in debris piles create a minefield of potential injuries. From minor cuts to life-threatening accidents, the physical dangers of unmanaged debris cannot be overstated. 4. Water safety at risk. Debris can migrate and quickly contaminate water sources, leading to waterborne illnesses. This contamination can persist long after the initial disaster, affecting community health for months or even years. The green solution. Eco-friendly debris management. As we face the challenge of disaster debris, it's crucial to consider not just immediate safety but also long-term environmental impact. This is where eco-friendly products and green coatings come into play, offering a dual benefit of protection and sustainability. 1. Locking down hazards. Innovative green coatings can effectively encase hazardous materials and debris. These coatings create a protective barrier, preventing the release of toxic substances into the air, soil, and water. By applying these coatings before and during cleanup efforts, we can significantly reduce exposure risks for workers and residents. 2. Dust suppression. Eco-friendly dust suppressants help control the spread of particulate matter during debris removal. These products bind dust particles, reducing air pollution and minimizing respiratory risks without introducing harmful chemicals into the environment. 3. Soil stabilization. Green soil stabilizers can help erosion and runoff from debris sites. This not only aids in cleanup efforts but also protects surrounding ecosystems and communities from contamination. 4. Building protection. In areas prone to natural disasters, applying the right long-term green protective coatings to buildings can help mitigate damage and reduce debris generation when disaster strikes. These coatings can strengthen structures against wind, water, and fire, potentially saving lives and reducing the environmental impact of disasters. The climate change connection. The use of eco-friendly solutions in green coatings encasement in disaster debris management is more than just a safety measure, it's a step towards combating climate change. And traditional debris management methods often involve heavy machinery and chemicals that contribute to greenhouse gas emissions and environmental degradation. By opting for green alternatives, we can reduce carbon emissions associated with cleanup efforts, minimize the introduction of harmful substances into ecosystems, promote the development and use of sustainable technologies. Moreover, as climate change increases the frequency and intensity of natural disasters, adopting sustainable debris management practices becomes even more critical. It's a proactive approach that addresses immediate safety concerns while contributing to long-term environmental resilience. To sum it up, managing debris after disasters is not just about cleaning up, it's about safeguarding lives, health, and our planet. As individuals and communities, we must advocate for and support the use of eco-friendly products and the right green coatings in disaster preparedness and response efforts. By choosing sustainable solutions, we protect not only ourselves but also future generations from the hidden dangers lurking in disaster debris. It's time to recognize debris management as a critical component of disaster response and embrace green technologies that offer protection without compromise. In the face of increasing natural disasters, let's commit to rebuilding safer, cleaner, and greener. Our lives, our health, and our planet depend on it. You may like this quote from Stuart Udall, American politician and environmental advocate, U.S. Secretary of the Interior under Presidents John F. Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson. Plans to protect air and water, wilderness, and wildlife are in fact plans to protect man. What are your questions about this episode? We are always here to help and excited to answer them. Thank you for listening, and see you on my next episode.